The National Transparency Initiative (NTI) on the 10th February 2021 raised an alarm of the recent actions of the Transparency International and local non-governmental organizations' campaign to tarnish President Muhammadu Buhari's image. Addressing the media on behalf of the group, Secretary General Elder Tony Ode said Transparency International's poor rating of Nigeria in its latest corruption index is aimed to undermine President Buhari's legacy on corruption as well as the country.
Transparency International (TI) recently published its Corruption Perception Index (CPI) for year 2020, which placed Nigeria on the 149th position of the 180 countries it reportedly surveyed. Owing to the fact that TI's vexation of Nigeria on this thread is no longer news, its process in the country have resulted to dramatizing the survey by celebrating how Nigeria is now West Africa's second most corrupt country. The National Transparency Initiative (NTI) finds it odd that the purveyors of the marketing report went to town to celebrate their achievement as if a negative rating is something to be proud of. As confounding as this macabre celebration of Nigeria's corruption rating is, it is necessary to properly situate the reasons for the joy being expressed by these distractors of Nigerians. These are people with long-running contracts with foreign interests to undermine the sovereignty and integrity of Nigeria and constantly framing the country as corrupt as one of the myriad strategies they have adopted to achieve this dark objective.
Elder Ode also singled out the Executive Director of Civil Society Legislative Advocacy (CISLAC), Awal Musa, as well as other former ministers such as Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Obi Ezekwesili, to be the chief drivers of the calumny campaign. The group thereby urges the alliance of the disgruntled that is weaponizing to harass the government of President Muhammadu Buhari to call up their offensive vision and also appealing to good-willing Nigerians to remain patriotic to their country.
World Trade Organization hopeful Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala is another of the disgruntled elements that stalk TI to undermine Nigeria. In her own case, it is necessary to see what she stands to gain. He finds it necessary to instigate conditions that exonerate the government she served in the past from being properly branded as corrupt. Recall the doubt-faced characters of this woman, who as Obasanjo's finance minister, came endlessly that Nigeria must pay off its debt to move forward. Only the same person as Goodluck Jonathan's finance minister to come out and say Nigerians cannot survive without borrowing. What was never revealed to Nigeria is that facilitating the payment under Obasanjo's attracted commissions on the transactions amount. Just the loans obtained under Jonathan had incentives for those who brokered them. She definitely knows about corruption. Given the damage she can do to the country through the implementation of phantom reform that do not endure the test of even 1 month of her being out of office, like the holy combo of TI and Amnesty International. Obi combined a dangerous mix of being an anti-corruption activist, human rights activist, and security activist to whom the government at every turn She actively suggests to the TIAR circuit how best to undermine the government's image, and she does this without thought to the fact that she was once a member of the Federal Executive Council